So, with a brand new story of the alpha starting to roll around, and for the sake of, making Arcade part of the bigger universe, but he has to be a part of a team because otherwise, he's alone. I'm gonna touch on the main character here, and I'm gonna address the greatest partner to ever exist to Arcade. I'm not even joking, she is genuine enough. And I'm gonna talk today about Parallax, and probably the other Winds of Zenith, but mainly Parallax. For those who don't know, Parallax is a character that's introduced in the Unknown War stuff. She gets very little screen time, very little introduction, and honestly, she's very hastily and lazily thrown into this world. But she works, and she works really well. She complements Arcade in a nice way because, she was beaten into agreeing, and she always had that rivalry. But then she realized, holy fucking shit, we cannot beat this guy, so why not just be on his good side? And that's exactly what happened, to be honest. That's amazing to me personally. So, here's the thing. Parallax works because Parallax counteracts Arcade in a very nice way. They're not exactly antagonistic to each other. Parallax doesn't directly go against Arcade's orders, but she also doesn't go completely along with it. She has her fair bit of questionings, and she has her fair bit of fun and backtracking in her missions. She's efficient, she does the job right, and that allows for Arcade to have such amazing moments where, can in fact he 100% completes all the DLCs and achievements of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's a fun piece of interesting information, isn't it? No, it isn't, let's be honest. But regardless, Parallax works because she's exactly what Arcade needs. She's efficient, she's non-questioning, and while she does have her own personality, she also won't go against him fully. And he has a fair bit of compassion to her. Not compassion like, oh, he understands her, and etc. But he won't kill her if the slightest sign of betrayal. He has a great relationship with her. Generally, I feel like they could have their own little story off that. We're not gonna get into that because spoilers. But I feel like they could have their own little fair share of stories, and frankly, I would not mind if they got more screen time together. Because Parallax works, she's cool, she's funny, not funny, but she has her fair bit of efficiency. She's cool to watch, she can cut bullets with a sword, she gets her own fucking amazing sword later on, and she has all of that by being skilled. She's human, she doesn't have any enhancements. By the time I'm writing this, but as far as I know, she gets a bit of later. But she does have a fair bit of human. She's human, and she's something that Arcade will never be. Because while she is a killer, while she's completely lacking of remorse for her killings and actions, she has a side of humanity that Arcade can never acquire. She cares about people that are not deliberately linked to her. She doesn't ask for people for help and stuff. She doesn't have that bond of sociopathic interaction that Arcade has, where everyone is either under or above him, and those who are above need to be taken down properly because they are a threat. She can genuinely have reactions, and she has friendships, she has enemies, she has genuine emotions that guide a lot of her actions, even though she is basically an unfeeling sociopath that goes on to furiously and efficiently create missions. I get she and him fucked up a lot. Okay, so a fun fact, I'm gonna just let him this video, but I'm responding to your message as to video time right fucking now, so you get that. Yeah, say hello. Say hello, come on, this is gonna be so funny, this is meant to be serious, but yeah. I'm voice recording. Say hello. Come on, I don't want to spend a lot of the time on this, come on, just say hello. Hey? Yeah. Yes. Come on, I'm gonna even ping. I don't like pinging people because it's annoying, but come on. It's gonna be cool. Yay, he said hello, yay. He said hello. Okay, now I can go back to the actual point. So here's the thing. Parallax is his antithesis. She is feeling, she has emotions, and while she can kill and do her missions efficiently, that won't stop her from being a person. There are moments where she's genuinely frustrated, there are moments where she has, worries about Arcade, And now she's getting into the alphas, so I'm curious to see how she relates because while she is very more in feeling on the side, she can have interactions. Like she has friendships, she gets bonds, she seems to care about her superiors, and she seems to care about that beyond the need of, work relations. She can work, she can do her stuff, and she still can be a person. RK can never have that because RK is too distant from his own humanity. RK is a god that has seen limitless lifetimes and he is just staring infinity into the eyes and he has to live with that knowledge that he can never die and everyone else will. And if he curses those people with immortality, they won't deal with it as well as he does. RK only can deal with his immortality and the inherent nature of his invincibility because there's a reason to that. I don't know which reason that is. At least not confirmed. I have my theories, but I'm not gonna spoil it. But I'm not gonna be the dirty leaker that every writer, scared of. But he has a reason for that. He has a firm determination, and again, while his actions seem very random, it's clear that he has an end goal in mind from the very beginning. He has that one point that allows him to go on and he's disconnected from humanity and his own feelings to achieve that because he cannot take immortality and all the time he spent alone and wandering the void if he has all those full emotions. Anyone would go insane from that. And that's why he works. He's unfeeling. He sees everything as he sees the world as relationships of power. He either is above someone else or someone is above him and he cannot tolerate that. He needs to put himself in the best positions ever, and it's very hard for him to have an emotional relationship. I got confirmation from one of the writers that while he does care about Parallax and he will ask about her well-being, it's planned that he only does so because she's his subordinate. You wouldn't want a sick employee working because that reduces his productivity. So he's the same logic. And that kind of really cuts deep because, Parallax is confirmed to actually care about Ark. Even if he's a feeling motherfucker that destroyed multiple worlds, she cares about him because now she understands his point of view. That the multiverse is infinite, so lives individually don't really matter, and if they can have the opportunity, they should just take on and have fun because the universe is not giving a fuck about them, and so they should not just act in return. It's a really messed up logic, but it works. And Parallax is the greatest partner to him because of that, because they share this conflicting relationship where a superiority is above else. Archie will never tolerate that she tries to get above him. And she doesn't try so because, she cares about her position and her friend. And that's why I think Parallax is just the perfect and only partner Archie will ever need. I know we're getting the alphas, I know we're getting, everything else. I'm getting into a video later. But for now, I just want the writers and a whole small community around this to appreciate Parallax and all the stuff and genuine character development that she can give to RK. So, peace.